There are approximately 8.7 million living animal species on Earth. For centuries, we have been told that when it comes to gender and sexuality, all these millions of species follow a certain set of rules. But what if this narrative fails to capture the full spectrum of life's diversity?
Okay.
Jesus, what were the chimpanzees doing?
You know what they were doing.
I don't know, it looked like a chimpanzee 69er.
No, that's two weird chimpanzee butts. You know how they like stick out?
Yeah.
That's two butts sticking out, butts touching each other.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, Elliot Page, beg your pardon, Elliot Page has made a documentary about animal butts. Yeah.
They couldn't get Attenborough for that one?
Didn't he die?
Oh, he's still kicking, isn't he?
Oh no, looks like he's still alive. My mistake.
Ah, point to the tits.
No, they couldn't get Attenborough. They needed a queer. So if you don't know Elliot Page, or Alan Page, as she was previously known, she did like that Juno movie with that weird queer from Superbad. Yeah, Superbad. And she did a few other things, and then she went trans and became super happy. So happy. I mean, you can see it. It's night and day. She was sad, then she went trans, and now she's happy.
Now whenever I think of Elliot Page, I just think of that, I think it was Rolling Stone cover or something, where she was topless and it had the scar marks where her titties
the titty
used to be.
scars. Yeah, well, here's a titty shot. So this is after getting the tits chopped off. I don't know if we're allowed to show this. Is this considered tits or not?
I don't know.
Because this is a female's tits, technically.
Did she get a knob?
I don't know. I assume so. But the rules are just everywhere these days. You don't have to get a knob.
Oh.
You can just be like a man because you say you're a man. So I don't know about the knob status. So anyway, she made this documentary called Second Nature. And it's funny. We're going to have a look right after this. Let's go! Dump this brown powder into your coffee every morning and your body starts pumping out 80% more of the molecule that won the Nobel Prize in medicine. This is Black Forest high flavanol cocoa. Nitric oxide controls your blood flow, your energy, your stamina, plus other things below the belt. Here's leading biochemist Dr. Nathan Byron breaking down exactly why that matters.
Nitric oxide is a signaling molecule in the human body which regulates things like blood flow and oxygen delivery. And the loss of nitric oxide production is the earliest event in the onset progression of age-related chronic disease. So things like erectile dysfunction, diabetes, Alzheimer's, high blood pressure, which is the #1 driver of cardiovascular disease, which is the #1 killer of men and women worldwide. And 50% of the patients that are treated with prescription medication don't respond with better blood pressure because they aren't targeted toward nitric oxide. But most people have never heard of this. They don't know that if you can't walk up a flight of steps or exercise moderately for 15-20 minutes, then you're nitric oxide deficient.
Nitric oxide collapse. It's not getting old. It's your body shutting down a system you didn't know you had. Cocoa flavanols switch it back on. Harvard ran 21,000 people through the biggest cocoa study ever. It found a 27% drop in cardiovascular death. Here's what that actually looks like.
I'm going to take a scoop of my high flavanol cocoa right here. This is the stuff that promotes the nitric oxide in our bodies. Nitric oxide, you guys, is what opens up our blood vessels to allow more blood flow, blood pump. You'll see the vascularity and the veins popping, you guys, just like within 30-45 minutes. I'm going to go to the gym. I'll show you what it looks like before I start working out. I haven't even started working out, but 30-45 minutes after I took the high flavanol cocoa, already the vasodilation, the veins are popping up, and yes, you guys, it works down there on the main one. Even down, you can see it in my legs, you guys. And I don't know if you guys know this, but there's almost nothing more healing than more healthy blood flow and blood pump throughout your body.
One scoop of this stuff delivers 1,200 milligrams of flavanol. And right now, Black Forest are running their biggest deal of the year. Buy one, get one free. It's for 48 hours only. There's a link in the description. Visit blackforestsupplements.com/bearing.
Homosexual behavior in nature is one of the best kept secrets. It's absolutely everywhere. Dolphins have homosexual sex all the time. Penguins are pair bond with members of the same sex too. Black swans, gray-lag goose, waterfowl are gay. Many waterfowl are very gay.
Yeah, okay, so animals are gay. I feel like we knew this. Like, dogs have been gay forever.
Yeah.
I mean, dogs that are not even gay are, like, sometimes gay. Remember, we had 2 Labradors at one time. And it was 2 chicks. It was 2 females. And they used to hump each other.
No, they didn't. I don't remember that. What the fuck are you talking
Yes,
about?
they did. Sunny and Millie humped each other.
They did not. No, I don't believe you. My dogs were straight.
You're
God
just
damn
a
it.
fucking homophobe. You don't accept animal homosexuality. homosexuality. But not only are animals homosexuals, they're also transgenders.
Do they get knobs?
I don't know. But it feels like they've made this documentary, and you'll see this as we go through. They've made this documentary to kind of like normalize like homosexuality and transgenderism and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, motherfucker, no one fucking cares that animals are gay. You know what I mean? I don't think there's a fucking Christian pastor or something out there going, "May the Lord smite these homosexual monkeys! By the power of God, these homosexual lions will be smited down to hell." Yeah, I don't think that is happening.
Sorry, I actually have this thought in my head of transsexual animals crafting fake knobs.
Like how monkeys learn how to use sticks and stuff.
Yes, tools.
Not only do many species illustrate homosexuality and gender multiplicity, they also illustrate sex transition, where females change to become males, for example, or males to females. Some can even change back and forth.
Oh, the old fish argument. It's completely normal. Fish do it.
No, do you remember that time you threw a chicken at my head when I was sleeping in bed?
Yeah, that was so... I was telling that story just the other day. So Tits used to have this bad habit of sleeping in till like midday. But I was at this market, because I'm a bit of a morning person, and I bought a chicken for $10 and chucked the chicken at her, lying in bed. That was so funny. But then we had this fucking chicken. What do you do with the chicken? And it changed sex or something? Did the chicken change sex somehow?
Yeah, it used to lay eggs and then not so much.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're going to get debunked on this. Like, can a cock change genders? I don't know.
Didn't the farmer you gave it to, because we couldn't be fucked having a chicken, say that this is not a female chicken, this is a rooster now?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. It was ages ago. So they've got the token transgender woman. So this is a dude pretending to be a woman, saying, look, it's completely fucking normal. There's fish who change sex. I've heard that argument so many times, and it's just ridiculous. Yeah, okay, another species changes sex, and so like it's completely normal. No, I'm sorry. Now, I'm not here to bash on transgenders. You live your life how you want, but don't fucking come at me with that fish argument. I'm sick of the fish argument. By the way, I put all the music behind these clips, if you don't know.
Is that why you hate my fish?
I just think fish are gay. What do you mean? Does the beta change sex or something?
No, I don't think so, but I've just noticed you hate my fish, and now I know because you think they're gay.
There are many species where the females are dominant over the males, and the males are afraid of the females. So the binaries that most of us learn in a class in high school, like males are aggressive, females are nurturing, that kind of thing, don't really hold up when we have more data from the natural world.
Yes, they do. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
What are you talking about? Okay, there's some animals, spiders, for instance. Spiders, male spiders, are afraid of female spiders because they'll fucking eat them.
You know what insect is gnarly? The praying mantis. The praying mantis, right, can turn its head 360 degrees. So while the dude is still ing the praying mantis, she turns her head around and eats him.
While they're fucking?
Yes.
Wow, that's horrible. I mean, how fucking propagandistic, is that the right word? Propagandistic? Is that just because some other species of insects or animals or whatever the fuck are afraid of their chicks, are like less dominant than their chicks, then what we know about biology and what we know about the nature of females and males is complete bullshit. It's like going outside at dusk in summer and saying, look, the sky's red. Don't ever say the sky's blue again. It's red.
Yeah.
Okay, there's some rare circumstances where that's the case. Doesn't debunk what we know is obviously true.
And look, the nurturing thing comes from having a baby. You know, a baby that's going to stick with you for a while, for a year or two. Not like some creature that lays eggs and then they all just fuck off.
Seahorses.
I'll fuck the seahorses.
Well, no, but you're completely wrong, because seahorses, apparently the dudes carry the eggs or something like that.
Well, this is what I was saying, though. It's like a spider that has eggs. The eggs hatch, and the spiders fuck off and go live their life. With seahorses, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
They just carry the eggs. They shoot them out of their cloaca or whatever the fuck they have.
Cloaca? What the fuck is it? A cloaca?
I don't know. And then the seahorses go on their way. They don't nurture them.
Yeah, it's that whole type of species. There's like A type, B type sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like the difference between nurturing and raising your young and having just like a billion young and letting them all fuck off and scatter. And yeah, sure, 90% will die, but a few will survive.
Yeah.
Humans, they project their values on the animal kingdom and say, look, gender is binary, it's natural. Or the only reason why in nature sex would occur is procreation. The biology of the last 20 years is telling us that it's not correct.
Yeah, okay, animals f for fun. How is that news? Our old dog Milo to the couch for fun.
May the Lord smite these giraffes! Send these sodomite elks down to the depths of hell! For the Lord God will not accept f***try in his kingdom!
I don't think that's fucking happening. The whole point of this documentary, right, what it comes down to, the nutshell, is that Ellen Page wants to feel affirmed. That's what it comes down to. She was feeling awkward as a dude, and so she has to be like, look, the monkeys are trans. You know what I mean?
This is her attempt to pat herself on the back.
Well, more to the point, to affirm herself.
Right.
It's okay because, look, the seahorses are queers.
I don't know any species where homosexual sex or gender non-conforming is a taboo or cannot be done, except when it comes to humans.
Why do I get the feeling that all of these professionals are queer?
Well, they are. Look at these first queers, right? Imagine that's your hobby. Let's go to the forest and watch monkeys have gay sex. I mean, that's a fucking weird hobby, right?
Yeah.
What did they fucking say again?
I don't know any species where homosexual sex or gender non-conforming is a taboo or cannot be done, except when it comes to humans.
How the fuck do you know?
I know,
How the fuck do you know that? How do you know that the lions aren't in lion language going, whoa, look at those You know what I mean? How the fuck would you know? All you can observe is that the homosexual butt fucking happens. You can't observe that there's no lions going, ooh, those homos are fucking.
Biologists now know sexuality is fluid and that all of that is normal.
There's a lot of diversity in nature. And we need to know these stories so we can make up our own minds about what we think about the world.
Okay, I mean, we really need to know about it. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad that we know about it, but it's not like this groundbreaking thing that, my God, we now know that monkeys butt so, you know, we can cure Alzheimer's or something like that.
The otters are getting hotter in each other's anuses.
Yeah, I mean, this is a project of some queers to affirm their own queerness.
Yes.
We're not weird. Look at the monkeys.
It's nature. It's nature to want to cut your leg up and make a knob out of it.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to compare us to the fucking animal world, they're saying, yeah, look, it's normal for other species to be like non-gender conforming. Yeah, but what animal cuts their fucking knackers off? Again, not bashing if you want to be a transgender, then you go right ahead. I'm not going to throw shade at you. I'm just pointing out the ridiculousness of this documentary.
Yeah, and you don't need science to make a knob. There's a tribe in Papua New Guinea that fashion knobs and they like have sword fights with their knobs.
Oh, like ceremonial knobs.
Ceremonial knobs. They're like huge knobs and they get it from a tree.
Right.
And they put them on their knobs. Like, you don't need science to make a knob.
Yeah, but like a functioning... Well, I suppose transgender knobs aren't really functional. They can piss through them, I believe.
Well, we're not talking about pissing, though. We're just talking about fucking.
Yeah, but you're talking about how people create knobs, like ceremonial knobs.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm talking about an actual knob that's attached to your body.
A functional knob.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I think they can piss out of them, but I think they have to have like a... You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm pumping my testicles.
It looks like he's fingering
They have,
himself.
they have like, remember those Reebok Airs, the fucking little basketball?
pumps.
Yeah, the pumps, like a
like
to
Austin Powers.
Yeah, to pump up. No. Austin Powers had a fucking
Penis pump
yeah.
extender, yeah.
No, like a little basketball thing that goes...
inflatable knob.
Yeah, and it's in their nutsack.
If we understand same-sex behavior better, we're also going to understand different sex behavior better. We're just going to understand the sexual lives of animals better.
There is endless diversity in nature, and the old stories we've been taught deserve a second look.
Why?
Yeah, why? I mean, no shade against the gay animals. They can be gay animals. I don't care. You can be a gay human. Couldn't give a fuck. But why does it need this closer look? How is it going to change the world? I don't necessarily have a problem with this documentary even.
It's going to make them feel better.
Yeah,
Barry.
I just want to point and laugh at it because it's absurd. It's a documentary about butt-fucking animals. Anyway, here's Ellen Page and the producer or the director or something doing an interview.
All right, joining us now in studio is Elliot Page and director of Second Nature, Drew Denny. Thank you both for being here. So Elliot, let's start with you. So at the center of this documentary kind of explores the idea that there's nothing unnatural about being queer. What drew you to this project as narrator and producer?
Gosh, well, I think when I watched it, I learned so much, absolutely, and I felt
really affirmed, as a queer, as a trans person.
Affirmed! I told you, it's all about affirmation.
She still sounds like a chick, doesn't she?
Of course she sounds like a chick. She's like a small chick.
Yeah. I sound more like a dude than her.
I know.
You know, like those weedy kids in school, the boys that were prematurely born? It's kind of given that vibe.
Yeah, there's something about a transgender voice. You can try to make it go as high as you can, but you can't really fake it properly. You know what I mean? You can always tell. There's always something there. But how's that? Oh, I made the documentary because, I was just feeling a bit awkward and I just wanted to know that the monkeys were trannies too or something.
I also felt silly for not knowing this information and not assuming it to actually be the truth. And I just found it so profoundly enlightening, so important, and like you said before, also just funny.
Okay, I can respect that. It is a bit funny. I agree. I agree. But I mean, it's not a new thing. Everyone knows that there's gay animals or that they exhibit gay behavior. There's gay dogs fucking everywhere. Dolphins fuck each other's blowholes.
So for Drew, why tell this story now?
Well, I've been trying to tell it for about 11 years. As someone who grew up in Texas in the 1900s, I was taught that females are naturally inferior to males and queerness is simply unnatural. And I just wanted people to know that that's not true at all, and that if you're queer, you absolutely belong here on Earth just like anybody else, and nobody can kick you out.
I was brought up in Texas where they don't like queers.
These sodomites and raccoons will be smitten down to hell. I will not have it.
Smitten.
In my glorious state of Texas.
I can see a vein popping out of your head.
I'm trying to get the Christian pastor thing down properly. What denomination is that where they do that? Where they're like all evangelical and shit? I don't know.
And the Lord said, these giraffes shall not fuck each other's butts.
What happens if it's an animal that doesn't have legs? How do they scissor?
I don't know. That's a good point. Is there gay jellyfish?
Well, they've got many tentacles. They could do lots of scissoring.
No, you're thinking of octopi. Jellyfish.
No, they have those things.
Oh,
those
yeah, I guess they do. Yeah,
things in the water.
I know. I'm talking about just the blob of jellyfish.
The things that sting you. So they could do lots of scissoring and they could sting each other at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a kink.
Elliot, when I was asking you the first question, something stuck out when you said that you felt affirmation when you were watching this. In what way did you feel affirmed?
Well, I also grew up in the 1900s, and in Nova Scotia, where I grew up, there were not examples of queerness around me. It was not something to be spoken of, and if it was usually in a very negative way. And I think, growing up in that way, do feel alone, like something's potentially wrong with you, and a documentary like this that shares all this information that we should know, that we should be learning in biology class, and we're not learning it, is something that makes me feel more welcome on this planet.
Look, I can appreciate that sentiment kind of thing. Just because you're trans or gay or something doesn't mean you don't belong, blah, blah, blah. But they're splicing in the fucking transgender stuff. Like, this is normal. No, it's not normal. Animals aren't trans. Animals might act a bit different, but there's no gender in the fucking animal world. Gender's a human thing.
Yeah, there's no hippo parading around in a dress saying, yes, queen, slay hippo, bitch.
The idea of this, strict gender binary, this sort of cishet patriarchal approach and formulation of society it's actually just a quaint little myth. Biology shows, science shows that gender and sexuality are on a wide spectrum, and to me, all the potentials of just what it means to be alive and what it means to be a human being.
I'm sorry, biology doesn't say a fucking thing about gender. Isn't gender a social construct? What does biology have to do with that?
I don't know, man. My fucking head is cooked. Cis-het, gender, non-conforming, patriarchal
I know,
society.
my mind melts when that fucking happens too.
Fuck off. Non-binary
I knew that I wanted to make it a nature documentary because I felt that we'd never been shown actually how we truly came to be.
Now listen to this. I actually think that Ellen Page gets a bit offended here. Because the director, or whatever the fuck, the blonde chick, actually fucks up pretty badly.
And we needed a man's voice again to tell us how to think about it. And this time it's Elliot Page's voice, so I think we've always needed you.
Oh,
Oh, why did you laugh? What's so funny about Ellen Page's voice being a man's voice? It's because you know it's not a man's voice. It's a little chick's voice.
She was trying to butter her up.
Yeah, but she couldn't hold it in. She's like, yeah, Ellen Page, the manly voice of Ellen Page.
I think she was laughing because there was some sort of underlying joke about men always being the voices of documentaries and telling us how it is because it's patriarchal.
No, I think Ellen Page was pissed.
And we needed a man's voice again to tell us how to think about it. And this time it's Elliot Page's voice, so I think we've always needed you.
Okay, well, let's just go with that then. I like that.
That's what I'm going with, yeah. So anyway, that is the animal butt fucking documentary. May God smack these fucking animals down to hell.
Groundbreaking.
Visit SugarTits, she has a channel.
Yes, I do.
Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
See ya.